right, let's bring you this now. National Transport Minister Barbara Creecy has been conducting Scholar Transport Blitz. This is in Potchefstroom in the Northwest Province. This is to clamp down on non-compliance by scholar transport operators and to monitor the roadworthiness of the vehicles. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko joining us now from the area. Refiloe, good afternoon to you. Lots of complaints by some scholar transport operators who clearly feel that they are not being treated fairly by government. Tell us what that interaction has been like.
That interaction was very intense a little bit earlier on by some taxi operators who say that, yes, they have permits to be taxi operators, but they have been applying to be scholar transport, to have those scholar transport permits, which is one of the violations that they have been found with, to say that they are transporting learners. However, they don't have permits for scholar transportation, and that is why some of the vehicles were impounded here today, Kholi. But those operators, like you indicated, indicating the frustration that they have to go through with regards to making those applications, not getting any response, not being given any reasons as to why some of their applications will be rejected, but also saying that raising other explanations as to why is it that there are learners that are being found in their taxis as their taxi operators. One saying that I've got children that I had to go and pick up at the school, and therefore was I not supposed to go and pick them up. Another saying that this is a lift club where I will be taking my kids, and the neighbor would say that I can also transport the children to school. But at the core of it, the authorities indicating that they don't have the permits to transport learners to school, and that's why some of the vehicles have been impounded here. I want us to listen to Minister Barbara Creecy with regards to what they have found so far. You'll remember, Kholi, that this is not just an operation here in the Northwest Province, but it's a national operation looking into the compliance of scholar transport, looking into the roadworthiness of these transport that are ferrying learners to school. And this is what Minister Creecy had to say.
This is an ongoing campaign. It's happening throughout the country. It is happening at all levels with provincial and municipal officers. You would know we started in Lenasia. The next day there was another blitz. There's been another one in Atteridgeville. Today I'm here. But across the country these operations are happening. And it is through these operations across provinces that 296 vehicles across the country have been impounded. So this is not a one-off exercise. It's an ongoing campaign that is not going to stop until we are sure that the industry is safe and regulated and learners can go to school safely and their parents have no fear that they won't be coming home.
And after those taxi operators raised their frustration, MEC of Community Safety and Transport in the Northwest Province has made a promise that they will meet with them on Monday. Let's listen in to Sipho, who is one of the operators, with regards to their frustration when it comes to permits to transport learners to school.
What they are doing is not fair. They should have come first and made their campaign here at school, and then sit down with us and then saying after 2 months when you are not right with these things, and then we are going to target you. But they have came at the wrong time in the right school, because of now we are going to fight. We need to survive. Now the children that I'm taking are here from Modiplasim. But I'm again because of Basiabona here. But I'm again. And some of us volunteer to take those children home. Where is that bus now? Because of they paid that bus every month, 70,000 or 100,000 is coming out for that bus. Where is it now? Where is it now?
That confrontation, Kholi, those operators raising those frustrations, but like I indicated, MEC of Community Safety and Transport Management in the Northwest Province, Vessels Moreng, making a commitment that on Monday they will meet with these operators to look into others, the reason why their applications took so long, why they were approved or rejected.
Refiloe Seboko, live for us in Potchefstroom, Northwest Province. Thank you very much indeed for that update.